Hey guys, ETN Sun here from SunBros, and I got some more information for you guys about the new hero Cyclops, the Starsoul Magician, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I got a listing of what his abilities do. I don't have any video footage of it, but I do have a listing of the abilities and what they actually do. So we're going to read through these together a little bit and try to figure it out if we can. So this is from a Facebook post, and I wouldn't post it if I wasn't sure that they were at least somewhat accurate. I have some confirmation that I trust that this is actually a pretty legitimate post, and these are at least pretty close to what the actual abilities are, so to give us a good idea of what the new hero Cyclops Starsoul Magician does. So first of all, the Starsoul Magician portion is a skin, it looks like, and then he's going to have another one called Exorcism. But his skills, let's start at the very bottom with his passive. Does the reuse time for all skills is reduced by X seconds when your hit skills hit enemies. So it sounds like when you hit enemies with an ability, the cooldown reduction of all his abilities will go down, which is great, or his cooldowns will be reduced in time, which is awesome. That's a really cool passive to have for a mage because cooldown reduction is everything to them. So let's go to the first ability at the top, Starsoul Wave. Gathers the power of the stars and launches 2 shockwaves of stardust, each of which deals or damages X points of magical damage to the enemy. So that seems to be pretty much a simple 2-shot ranged magic ability. Obviously, we can't see it on video, but that's kind of what I would guess. Ability number 2 is Starsoul Pursuit. Cyclops uses the power of the stars to generate a sphere illuminated by stars that revolves around them and improves movement speed. So for a short period of time. So let me stop real quick right there and say that from reading it, obviously sometimes the abilities in this game are a little bit hard to read the text on, but it sounds like Cyclops is going to be able to cast this on other heroes and give them movement speed over a short period of time. The sphere will attack nearby enemies, targeting enemy heroes first, automatically, causing damage to enemies. Damage done to the same target will decrease over time. Obviously, that is a continual damage, kind of like a dot damage over time. Decreases when it attacks the same target. So ideally, this is probably something that you're going to be casting on a tank or a high, CC capable enemy like maybe Cho. So it's pretty cool. That actually sounds like a very supporty ability from what I'm reading. Obviously, we won't know till we see more on that in video form, but it does sound like it's a pretty supporty ability, which a lot of us have been looking for more support heroes in the game. So this could be really great. And then the last ability, Starsoul Chain, Cyclops manages the power of the stars to the maximum and creates a magic sphere full of planetary power to track enemies by causing them magic damage. Depending on the flying distance of the sphere, it will trap the enemy for X amount of seconds. So I'm going to kind of go out on a limb here and say that to me it sounds like potentially, not surely, but potentially this could be a global ability, because it does say depending on the flying distance of the sphere. So I can't really, if we're just talking about whether it's melee range or just ranged, that wouldn't really be that significant to me. How far will it travel? The only other time that really makes a difference is in abilities that tend to be more long range than others. So I'm hoping that this is another global ability, because that would be awesome. It sounds like it's a stun. So a support hero potentially here that would have the ability to give somebody a movement speed buff, plus give them a little sphere that's going to cause damage to enemy heroes, and potentially have an ability that can at least be used at a long range, a very long distance, that would hit an enemy hero, do a bunch of damage, and stun them in the sphere, and trap them in the sphere, whatever you want to call it. That sounds really cool, and I can't wait. I've already been in contact trying to get this the first gameplay video of Cyclops, so as soon as I get that, I'll be releasing that video for you guys. But I'm really excited to see that. Potentially though, from what I'm reading and from what it sounds like to me, we're going to be getting our second support hero, a real support hero in the game besides Rafaela. So I'm really excited about that. And I hope you guys are too. And if you guys enjoy this content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with anyone who wants to hear anything about the new hero. Like I said, I wouldn't be releasing this content if I wasn't fairly certain that this is legitimate. I did do some background checking into it to make sure that this was pretty accurate, and it was confirmed to me that it was pretty accurate. So I'm really looking forward to hearing more about this guy. And as always, guys, please leave comments below talking about what you think about these abilities and the potential uses you might have for this hero. But really appreciate you guys watching, and as always, till next time.